listened to that and I can't quite believe it's been produced by musicians whose age. I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing you probably don't want me to say how old you all are because that seems a bit rude somehow. But you know,
all different, aren't we?
all different ages.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. Don't say who, but who? What's the age of the youngest person?
15.
I mean, that's incredible. That is incredible. Absolutely awesome. I mean, to produce a sound like that. So that was Crawlboard, Is It You? And when you listen back to that, Leah, does it make you think of the recording time and what it was like putting it together?
Yeah, it does, I think, because I think we actually recorded it in 2 separate sessions, because I think on the first session we got quite tired, so we thought we'd record the vocals at a separate time. But yeah, it was really fun actually, because it was a different recording studio than we'd have actually been in before, and we were just sort of chilling and like listening to everyone else play, and yeah, it was good fun.
And what sort of input did Ben have on the final song? Did you all know exactly how you wanted it to sound, or did he suggest stuff?
He suggested quite a lot actually. We didn't have like a formula, because a lot of the time when we go in the studio we have like extra ideas or something to put in the song, but he suggested guitar solos a lot, so I think there's like 3 guitar solos that Ben suggested, and there's like harmonies and stuff from the guitar, and it's like, yeah, so
and you're pleased with it?
Yeah, we're really pleased with that. Yeah,
it's not that easy to just come up with a guitar solo though. I mean, that's quite an achievement. Was that you, Bram, then, I take it? Yeah. So did you have to kind of like work it all out, or did you just go by feel while you're in the studio?
Yeah, just improvise guitar solos really.
Yeah.
And then just see
what
happens.
Yeah, well, we're going to hear from an excellent guitarist in just a moment who I know has influenced you all, because we're going to talk now about your firsts, which is a relatively new feature here in the Live Lounge, and it's a way of finding out about you all and your music. So, Conrad, we're going to come to you to start with. So, who was or what was the first album you bought, and what format was it in?
I have not bought an album.
There's plenty of time. Okay, what about first single? Have you ever bought a single before? No. Oh my goodness! You see, this is the way of the world now. Do you stream stuff?
No.
Not particularly. Do you listen to music at all?
No.
Oh my goodness! How do you do what you do? That is kind of insane. So you don't have any kind of like musical influences necessarily?
Not really, no.
No. That's bonkers. That is completely bonkers. Leah, I'm going to guess that you have bought an album.
Yeah. Well, technically not. It was actually Bram who bought my first one, which was In Rainbows by Radiohead.
Good choice.
It was last Christmas he bought it me, which was very nice.
And what do you think of it? Was it a good prezi?
Yeah, it was, yeah. I listened to it in my bedroom. It was very nice.
So what format was it on?
It was a CD.
Yeah.
I don't have a vinyl player, unfortunately.
But you still play CDs, so that's good to know. Yeah, because they seem to be even sort of dying out a little bit now, CDs, which terrifies me because I've got lots of them. Okay, Bram, what was the first album you bought and what format was it in?
I think it was Rush Moving Pictures on my phone.
Again,
I think that was the first one I bought.
Yeah. What album, though, would you say you put on and listen to more than anything? I know it's a tricky one.
I don't think I could answer that. I go through phases. Sometimes there'll be one album I listen to for ages, and then I go away from it for a year and then come back. So I genuinely don't think I could answer that.
What are you listening to at the moment?
I got into Pink Floyd a lot at the moment.
Oh.
Those 4 albums, Dark Side of the Moon to The Wall, I've really got into those.
That's good, because they're kind of like journey albums, aren't they, really? So
I never used to like them that much, but I don't know, my mind's changed recently.
You know, I can tell you from having several more decades under my belt, your taste does change over the years. It really does. But again, it's great that you've discovered Pink Floyd, you know, at a relatively young age, because it will probably shape your music, I would say. Who do you listen to more than anything at the moment, Leah?
I think Hendrix a lot, actually, because Little Wing, like, I think Bram suggested it to me ages ago, but I listened to The Best of Jimi Hendrix, I think, that album, and I was like, oh wow, this is great. You know, there's some really nice songs and there's some really heavy songs like Voodoo Child, and he's really, you know, they're really good songs, and we play a few of them as well in the band. So
well, I tell you what we'll do then. We'll put on Little Wing now.
Yeah.
So this is Jimi Hendrix, as chosen by the members of Crawlboard, who basically think is great, which I think is a very good thing.